Hello, welcome everyone. In the previous episode, I talked about how I grow my African violets from leaves, and today I will show you the types of containers that I use to propagate the leaves and to grow the starter plants. When I first started growing my new collection last year, I used all sorts of transparent plastic containers that I could get a hold of, and I used plastic cups like here, covering them with plastic wrap or with a sandwich bag. I also used all sorts of clear plastic bowls and the glass vases that I flipped upside down to create a mini greenhouse effect. So, for example, this is a similar setup where I use a plastic bowl from a Trader Joe's salad and a bubble bowl vase to cover it to create some extra humidity. I also used lunch containers with transparent lids or larger storage containers that I flipped upside down so the transparent bottom was on top and the solid color lid was on bottom. As my collection kept growing, I started needing larger containers, and so I started buying Sterilite 28 quart containers at Target and also flipped them upside down because they had a solid color lid and the transparent bottom. So this is a Sterilite container from Target, and I will give you a dimensions and a link to it in this video. Eventually, through the social media, I learned about the stores that provide professional growing supplies, and I learned about a site called Greenhouse Megastore that sells not only the professional potting mix that I'm currently using, the ProMix BX, but also all sorts of trays and domes that I purchased from the store, and now the trays and the dome that I'm using here have become my favorite setup for propagating and growing my African violets. It consists of a bottom tray here, it's called 1020 tray, and then the insert with 38 cells, round cells, and they're fitting the 3-ounce solo cups nicely, and a dome, a clear plastic dome with the vents. There are 2 vents on the top of it. The Greenhouse Megastore offers 3 different types of the 1020 trays. This is an extra heavy duty type, and there is also a heavy duty which is a little lighter, and a mega heavy duty which is a little heavier. And I think next time when I purchase, I will pick the mega heavy duty because I need the sturdiest type. This one still is a little pliable, as you can see, even though it's very durable. They come in the packs of 10 and in the cases of 50, depending on your needs, and I got a pack of 10. And then the inserts, I believe, also come in the packs of 10. And there are different types of inserts or propagation trays, and this one is a 38 cell, as I mentioned, and it has the number 38 written here, and they fit the 3-ounce solo cups nicely. That's why I picked this particular type. And if you wick water your plants, there are holes on the bottom to wick away the moisture and also to provide access to the wicking liquid. So I don't weak water my plants, so I just put the 3-ounce solo cups with the leaves and the plants inside, and I water from top. And then finally, to complete the setup, I use the Mondi domes, and they fit very snug. The 10-20 trays, and they come in the packs of 3 and the packs of 5. There are 3 main reasons why I like this setup the best. Number 1, it's because the Mondi dome is transparent and it provides good access to light that comes from the light fixture above, and I keep my propagation containers under the LED lights at 5000 K and 4100 lumen. The second reason is because the dome has the vents, and so you can see that because there is some excess of air that the vents afford, the condensate does not accumulate so much as it does in regular containers that don't have the vents. You can see how much condensate is here, and as a result, the plants and the leaves constantly remain in kind of like a cloudy, foggy, misty environment, as opposed to the Mondi dome venting the excess moisture out still maintains the good level of humidity inside, creating a mini greenhouse-like effect. And the final reason why I like this setup is that the inserts that can be purchased together with the trays hold the 3-ounce solo cups steadily, and they don't flip like they normally do if you just grow them in a container like that, in a storage container, where if you move the container, and I don't want to shake it too much, but the solo cups can flip. And we just had an earthquake, another earthquake here in Southern California last night, and I always am afraid that my African violet containers or wicking containers will flip. So the sturdier I can have my growing environment and my propagation trays, the better it is. So these are the types of propagation containers I currently use to grow my African violets from leaves and to grow the starter plants of African violets. I hope you found this video helpful. In the next episode, I will talk about what happens when a mother leaf dies during propagation. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay safe and be well, and I hope I will see you next time. To stay tuned to my future videos, please subscribe.